Alright, here in round one. This definitely looks like a keepable hand. That's what we're trying to do. We're on the draw. Alright, well, off to the races. Here we go. Green, blue. Alright. Well, let's drop Knight of the Glory and get in for 3. Pro black and pro white don't quite look as relevant in this match. Kitchen Finks. That's a good one. No doubt about it. You know what the beauty of that is, though? Soldiers Pantheon. Paying dividends. Oh, that's pretty good, too. Alright, so also Steel Moon Cavalier is going to be able to get by it, so this is actually not the worst. We get to still get in for 3. And at this point, I guess we'll drop a Steel Moon. Could do the Whip Quarter, too, in case he's got even a fatter threat, but for now, Steel Moon. I think I like the Steel Moon more. Guess we have Parallax Wave if he plays something we can't deal with. And actually, Parallax Wave is nice against Finks, since it essentially takes care of it for, what, 4 turns or something? Muldrifter is awesome. Really strong spell. Oh, wow, okay. And birds, alright. Well, there's our black source, so we can do Elspeth or we can do Parallax Wave. Do we want to stop the birds? Maybe. I can still attack in with both Cavalier and Soldier, and he can't block. Otherwise, I can do Whip Quarter as well. I don't want him to have ramp. I do feel like ramp is good, so I kind of want to take out that birds and just swing for 4. I think that's probably the wisest move. I could also just eat both and get in for 6. But he could have removal for Parallax Wave and then he'll get his Finks back and his birds. But, I don't know. Maybe it's worth it. Could be. Otherwise, I can Elspeth, get in for a bunch. Let's exile his guys and get in for 6. Then it's actually lethal next turn with Elspeth, so kind of makes sense. It's actually lethal with just Steel Moon. I don't even have to play the Elspeth, technically. Interesting. I have to read Fading. Permanent with Fading in, enters the battlefield in Fade counters on the beginning of its controller's upkeep. Fade counter is removed from it. If a Fade counter can't be removed from it, it's sacrificed. Okay, so I guess I can just get rid of his 2 guys and kill them. Right? Pretty sure we can do that. It doesn't, I just need to clarify. if a fade counter can't be removed from it, it's sacrificed. But it's not. Okay, so I'm pretty sure. See, this is a touchy little. I guess we got to make a discovery here. Okay, good. So I can just double pump the Still Moon now and win. Okay, good. So blue-green. So my protection guys look a little bit less relevant. I don't really have a sideboard, do I, guys? Not going to be very useful during sideboarding because I literally just don't have much. But deck panned out pretty well there, so let's see if we can do it again. Sword of War and Peace also does not look very relevant in this match. If I play against any other white or black or red decks, I've got protections that are relevant. But I'm assuming he's just ramped to fatty, so I'm going to have to pick and choose where I use my removal. But let's... I actually feel like Armageddon could be really useful here, depending on how many ramp creatures he gets early. But we'll keep it how it is. This does not look keepable. Alright, we'll try this out. Oh, more ramp. Turn 2, Serendib Efreet. Well, it's a pretty good beater. Let's get our Whipcorder out now. Feel like having more threats early is probably a good idea. Alright, more ramp makes sense. Oh wow, that's right, it's 4 damage. That's gonna catch up quick. That is a lot of ramp, wow. Yeah, Armageddon seems real bad now. um, So I could leave up the tap mana to tap down the Serendib, but I feel like we probably are going to need Mirror Entity at some point, right? I guess I just need a Parallax Wave, and then I can at least deal with... I think I got to take another 4 and get the big threat down there. Might as well attack. Alright, no plays. I guess that's good. Hero of Blade Hold. All the 4-drops I can't play. I think we just hang out until we get our 4th mana. So now we tap down Big exalted man. Doesn't attack. Okay. And the play is... Oh, wow. That guy's big. Alright. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with that guy. See if we get a land here. Oh, path works, I guess. I don't like ramping him, but at this point, the lamp's probably... Oh, I see. He's getting... The mirror entity's getting a buff because of the... Okay. I guess that makes sense. Wish I had more than 1/2/2. Say that. Yeah, we're just hanging out. See if he pays the echo cost. That'd be nice. He does. Alright, I think what I want to do is not tap the... Oh, wow. You just got 9 mana. Seems really good. Oh, wow. That's really good. Okay, so I think what I want to do is let him do his attacks on us. And because I want to use Mirror Entity to make my guys all 2 power once I path his Deranged Hermit. Well, that's interesting. Well, I guess I'm going to needlessly take some damage then. Yeah, I guess I should have thought about that because he saw the 3 mana for the Mirror Entity, so that makes sense. Well, in that case, let's just path the Efreet. I was going to tap some guys, but it's actually not even that useful. Batterskull, can't play that. Guess we're still sort of just waiting. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's pretty useful. 3 lands. I do have Route still, but can't really play that. Oh, I should have tapped that. That's right. I forgot. My bad. Forgot about the flyer. We are presumably dead. Oh, that's right. You can tap lands with opposition. Wow. That's pretty good. Yes. And let's see what we get. Uh-huh. I just want to see what we get off the top. We are definitely dead. Definitely dead. All right. All right. It was a pretty bad beating. Maybe our deck is too expensive for 16 lands, but this is finds us lands. That would have found us lands. Armageddon does feel less useful in this match. Because of the ramp spells. So let's just put another land in. Let's put one more plains, perhaps. Alright, let's try this out. We'll play first. And this feels a bit slow. We're trying to aggro down. I mean, I can play all my threats, which I like, but he's a ramp deck, and we don't have any pressure, which I don't like. I think we're going to try it because of the strip mine. It's not a very good hand. But we do have 2 threats that we can currently play. So I guess that's a decent reason to keep. Yep. Just F6 here. Yeah, it's pretty much the draw we didn't want. It might have been a maul. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know anything about this format. Wow, that seems really powerful. Okay. That's a lot of mana by turn 3. So, drop this. Destroy that. Play this. Hopefully he loses the flip. Oh, no, he got it. Card seems really strong. Yeah, it seems like a pretty good card to have on turn 3 after a land destruction spell. Oh boy. Okay, Elspeth, yeah. Unfortunately, already got the value he needed. So, unfortunately, I don't think this is a clock that we're going to be able to recover from, sadly. We're just too far behind, too fast. Well, despite a good game one, just a little bit too rapid of losses, games 2 and 3, disappointingly. But it happens. It's exactly lethal, too. Yeah, so I guess in retrospect, should have mulled game 3. It was cocky of me to keep a 5-lander with no cheap spells since I'm trying to be aggressive. So it was just, I didn't want to get land screwed. So it was my own insecurity about mulling to 6 for some strange reason. But honestly, with the turn progression he had, it seemed pretty much a nail in the coffin starting on turn 2. So disappointing way to lose, but it does happen. It definitely happens. And I expect it to happen quite a bit in this format since I literally have zero idea what I'm doing. All right, we don't have to waste any more time. I'll see you round 2.